Alright guys, first mower up on the butcher block. This Troy Bilt, it runs a little bit rough running. But the problem is here is it's a no crank situation. To get it to start, I have to jump start the starter. So we're going to go through and test the electrical system today on this one. Maybe even fix the deck. So let's get it over closer to the shop. Alright, I moved it a little closer to the shop. I'm not moving it into the shop because there's no light, so you wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing. So we're going to start by taking this battery out. This battery's been on there for 2 years, so we know for sure it's junk. Because the mower's been sitting for at least got a different size battery up here, or bolt up here. They synced it into the terminal. Oh, duh. $10mm. All right, be right back. All right. Pull the battery out here. And while it's out here, we're going to test a few things here. I got a theory. If we're lucky, it'll just be this. Sometimes when you got a mower that's set for a while and you go to crank it, you'll crank it so much that you'll blow the fuse. And this fuse is what puts the power, sends the 12 volts to the key switch. So let's go pull that. All right. Try to pop this out here. And it's so dirty I can't even tell. I always hate the solenoid locations on these. It makes it really hard to test these. I mean, why would you put this? Why did they put the solenoids right there? It makes it hard to test. I don't think it is, but it's so dirty. I think we're just gonna go ahead and replace it. We also, I'm gonna go pull the battery out of the side by side too. Let's go from there. Alright, let's drive this around there. Uh-oh. This thing has an electrical issue too, but it needs a whole new wiring harness. Someone butchered the wires on this. So I'm gonna replace the whole wiring harness. Found the whole wiring harness, about $200, so. I got the fence for the miniature horse partway put up. I had to do the other side and the gate hardware. But I got it partially put up. All right, let's get this battery out. This is a newer battery, so it should be okay. I'm hoping this is does all new battery, new fuse and stuff, gets it going, because I'm not looking forward to having to pull it all apart to get to the darn solenoid on this one. Very stupid design. Very stupid design. Alright, I'm gonna clean up the ground wires here and this wire so we make sure we have good ground. So let me go get some tools. Take that wire out. You wouldn't believe how many times I've chased wires thinking it was something else and it ended up just being the ground. It happens. Oh. All right, I'm gonna do the end of the positive. All right, let's put the battery in. All right, battery's in. So if we're lucky, we won't have to dig no further. So let's see what we got. Uh-oh. Looks like we're lucky. I call that lucky. Well, I think we got lucky on that one. So I'm gonna come back out here later. We'll start this video up later. I'm gonna fix the deck and do a few other little things, and I think we can get rid of it. Awesome. See y'all in a little bit when it cools off. All right, I gotta get this piece off for the guard. Gotta weld these back on. See a lot more rust in this part of Texas than I did in Central Texas, that's for sure. All right, that's off. Let's go get those other pieces. All right, it's probably hard to see in here because it is dark because there's no electric. So basically, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle we got to put back together here, like that. Got one probably right here, like that. And this one like that. A puzzle. So I'm gonna have to grind this all off, and then it's such thin metal, I'm just have to like stitch, like just go tack, 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 tack. Because it's such thin metal, it's just gonna burn through so quickly. So I'm not gonna be able to show you all the welding part because running the generators and everything. Sooner or later, when we get electric in the shop, y'all see more welding videos. But until then, we gotta do it the best way we can. So let me get this done, and we'll go put these back on the mower. Straight up, one of the worst welds I've ever done. This stuff's very thin. It burns through very easily. And right now, with the setup I got right now, I'm only running flux. I'm running 35 flux. So it burns really quick, very quickly. Very ugly. Looks like bird crap. I grinded it down, so I'm gonna paint it. In the future, I'll have a better setup. I just gotta get this shop electric going, and we can get back to having a better setup. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a good quick paint job, and put it back on there. Well, boys and girls, it is done. I'm really still upset about those welds. I have a hard time with flux core and thin metal. It's, you know, I can lay some good beads on some thick metal with flux core, but when it comes to like the thin metal, it's hard. So better setup and lighting. I didn't have light in there. That was fun. But they're on. They hold. I'm gonna recommend my brother-in-law get some at Harbor Freight. They got like these anti-slip things. You could put those on there, and it'll look just like kind of like that. Cover up that where that flaked off over there. And other than that, a bath and it'll be ready to go. It cranks now. We got it cranking. It'll start. Probably should choke it first. See, it'll start. It cuts. It does its job. So I say he puts that on there, gives it a bath, and yeah, I think he can get probably 4 to 5 out of it, 100. Anyway, that's one of those mowers done. Anyway, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this out. This is one of the best small engine channels on YouTube. Guys, if you want to help this channel so I can get electric in the shop and so I can do better videos, because it's hard to do it with no lighting or electric. I could have showed y'all how I welded it, but I had to run a generator. So if you want to help out, there's a super thanks button on my videos. Watch my videos, the ads, come to my live streams, and super chat. And also check out my Etsy store, and check out mower tools, all the other stuff I make on my Etsy store. Anyway, guys, appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'll see y'all next time in the shop. Later, everyone.